Bible do you read? And how do you know it's the right one? There's only one version of the Bible, right? I think that the women are suffering even more from this culture war and even more from this supposed feminist narrative. You know, who's benefiting from feminism?
Right.
Not the women,
right. The men.
Not the moms, right? Because, I mean, think about it. I know in your book you write about this as well. The people who are benefiting from feminism are the big corporations who have basically women who are willing to work all day long and not take time off for kids and not have kids and not be distracted by children, right? It's like, just freeze your eggs.
Freeze your eggs. That's why all these companies pay for their employees to get abortions. Because then, you know, they don't have to give maternity leave. They're not losing their employees.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help the woman.
And then male predators who never want to settle down, right? I'd imagine maybe they win from this feminism, but certainly not the women.
No, I mean, every woman on Tinder, on the dating apps, is on birth control, and everything is being underwritten by abortion, you know, just in case. So a man has no incentive anymore. Unless he's like literally raised like a fundamentalist religious household. A regular guy off the street has no incentive to marry a woman, to take precautions, to not just be this like very promiscuous person. And the women don't have any, there's no guidelines there either. We've removed all the guide rails. And so you see women, I think you've posted some of these videos of women, young women bragging about their, you know, body counts, of how many
Explain what body count is, because it actually, I'm not online enough to know what that means.
I'm so jealous of you.
It sounds right? like horrific.
Yeah, it's this gruesome, like, you know, serial killer phrase for how many sexual partners you've had. So you have young
women are collecting their ledgers of ledgers they slept with.
I've seen women over 100. Like, numbers are I've seen like ugly. Close to 300 in a year. Wow. I'm like, you know, you got to be busy every single day. Like,
they post
what kind of life
social?
Is that? Yeah. It's a virtue. It's a kind of virtue signal. It's like this very kind of dark feminism. And then they're praised.
But what happened to the slut shaming?
Oh, that's gone.
That's gone.
Slut pride.
Slut pride.
It's like pride parade for sluts. They're going to add like another S to the LGBT whatever.
Add an S in there, a double S.
Yeah, they'll need a flag. Because they're going to say that they're now like a, you know, minority, persecuted.
Well, as long as they remain a minority, I hope it doesn't become a majority. It's just awful.
Yeah, and then they end up marginalized. Yeah, then they end up child-free, and that is sold like as this liberation. You don't need to waste your money. What they also are not telling these women is that, you know, anti-depression rates for women, especially unmarried, childless women in their 50s and 60s, has never been higher. It's literally like the highest rate ever of older women resorting to antidepressants and other drugs that aren't good for you to kind of mask whatever has, you know, they lost out on or missed out on.
All right, Shalom. It's the brother Kaya from GMS New Orleans coming back at you with another quick lesson. Prior to getting started, as I always do, like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakahak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Akim that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the whole elect, then to those that cleave to the body. And I'm going to get into a quick lesson today on, are we witnessing the fulfillment of feminism? Are we witnessing the fulfillment of feminism? All right, because obviously when you go to the book of Jeremiah, start off there. All right, and 22, it says, how long wilt thou go about, O thy backsliding daughter? For Yahweh had created a new thing in the earth, a woman shall pass a man. Now, when you start to basically put together the position of power in which the women have been elevated over the man, women liberation, all right, the help, okay, that the women have received from the government, you know, our enemies, all right, you'll begin to see that this prophecy, all right, has come to pass, okay. And what I mean by come to pass or surely coming to pass, I'll bring out some references to basically prove what it is I'm talking about. Now, this is the word compass, all right?
Strong's H 5437. Savav. Savav.
It says to turn, turn about, or around, or aside, or back, or towards, go about or around, surround, encircle, and change direction. All right. So what happens that a woman have compassed a man in this day and age, all right, the man have given the strength over unto the woman. Now, I'm not saying every man, all right, but the pretty much the rulers that's in charge, all right, they have put the woman in position to triumph the man, all right, and this was done intentionally, okay, to weaken the household of the men, to weaken the household, all right, and to separate the household, because the woman holds a household together, all right, but working with the enemy, by joining hand with the enemy, okay, what happened was it separated the woman from the man. Now, through the spirit, the Lord, what the Lord did in the book of Genesis, okay, let me get it, okay, Genesis, come back to that Sirach 25. 3:16, because Eve did, deal with our enemy as she's dealing with our enemy today. All right. It says, unto the woman he said, which was a curse, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children. That's why they have those birth pains. All right. The way they struggle, one foot in the grave, one foot out. Okay. It says that was a curse. And thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. So now that's why it's a new thing in the earth where a woman have compassed a man. Now when you begin to look at it, from this angle, which I was talking to my pops about it, and he brought some great points up, all right, concerning the position in which these women are in. All right. Let's just go down a list real quick. First of all, you got the Statue of Liberty, basically showing, all right, the liberation. I'm gonna pull that up. All right, why? We're gonna see something real quick. Okay. Why was the statue? All right. What this is. Okay, it says, the Statue of Liberty was built as a gift from the French people to the United States to symbolize freedom, democracy, and the friendship between the two countries, all right? Okay? It's also, you got women liberation that goes hand in hand with this, all right? So this is the I guess the reason it says built, but why is it a label? All right? That's what I want to put. A woman. Salaki. This is what I wanted to put. It says the Statue of Liberty is a female figure because classical images of liberty are often depicted as a woman. And the statue was modeled after the Roman goddess of liberty, Libertas. All right? The statue names come from the goddess who personifies freedom. All right? Because the woman was under rule or subject under the man. All right? So this is a declaration of freedom in which the woman, all right, was rescued from under her husband. Now, this was done by the way of the heathen, all right, chiefly Esau, Edom, All right, this was strategically done, okay, to what? Break that mold or that strength of the house. Now, is a reason why they tell you this in Proverbs 31 and 3. All right, it says, now I'm gonna go on a list of the position in which these women is in power, and it's just I won't say I never looked at it like this, but collectively I didn't put it together all at once. It says Proverbs 31. I'm gonna start at the top. The words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. What my son, and what the son of my womb, and what the son of my vows. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyed kings. All right. So a lot of men today have given in to the women liberation and women rights and, march for the women, equality, women equality. All right. You got this depiction there. It says the rise of the woman equals the rise of the nation. No, the rise of the woman equals the death of the nation, man. All right. Because first and foremost, the woman is not the head of the house. Okay. The man is. You see? So with it being upside down like that, you have this woman freedom where they're half naked outside. All right. You have women in positions of power. Okay, which that's not gonna be so in the kingdom of heaven, man. But what you're looking at today, all right, it have helped destroy the nation, not chiefly what? The nation of Israel. All right, because these other nations, women to a certain degree are in order. All right, they're in more order than which the children of Israel or the daughters of Israel are. Okay, which matters, you see? So, because men have given their strength over to women, all right, women have took that strength and believe that they're men themselves. You got on Father's Day, the women celebrate. They say, I'm the father and the mother. All right. So the pride have sunk in, man. All right. Which, the women can't come back from. You see? Then back in Jeremiah 31, it says a circuit, that word, compass. Okay. Close to march, to surround, okay, to turn aside, all right, beset, remove, okay. So the woman have removed the power of the man and have basically given it unto themselves, and the Lord allowed this to happen that he may what? Bring the daughters low, or the women low. All right, so that may know their position when the kingdom of heaven, all right, is established. But for now, okay, chiefly the what? The nigger woman is out of goddamn order. Okay, let me get this. This is Sirach 25. And 23, a wicked woman abated the courage, make it a heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, make it weak hands and a feeble knees. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died. So for a woman to have a mindset of liberation, or triumphing over the man, okay, that's a woman that abated the courage and give her man a heavy countenance and a wounded heart. So she's working against the man. Now the Lord put the rulership in a man's hand to rule over the woman. All right. And that was a declaration of how it was always set up in the heavens. All right. The man always had rulership over the woman. All right. Which the woman basically helped the man in every way she can. Now she's turned against him. You see? Which gives the man what? A heavy heart, man. So she can't comfort her husband. So through this, all right, once again, through the woman being liberated or raised up or given any position of power, okay, guess what? Many gonna die. All right? Many have died of the hands of a woman, man. You know, and our enemies know that. So what they did was they played on you women, all right, and beguiled y'all as they did in a garden, man. You know? And that curse came upon y'all. All right? So let me get this, right? This is Isaiah, and y'all won't be long, but we are witnessing the fulfillment of feminism. Okay? And the advocacy in which they push women rights and, women this and women that, is a woman this and a woman that. Put that lady first. Quality of a woman. It's just, when they come secondary to males, man. Or men. Okay? It's just, at this point, it's just what you're witnessing is the fulfillment of feminism, man. Okay? Which is going to be short-lived. It's not going to be long because you got Isaiah 4:1. All right? It's all coming. It's all set up perfectly, man. All right? The higher you get up, the harder the fall be. Okay? So the women that, the women that are haughty, all right? They haven't considered this in their heart, man. You see, now you got women that are believing that men, they're behind the men of the Lord. It's few in between, but you have them. So, Lord willing, those sisters, remain in the fear of the Lord, all right, that the Lord may deliver them in that day. Okay? But this is Isaiah. Three. Nothing too out the way. And 12. As for my people, children of their oppressors, and rule over them. You see? So that prophecy is now in full effect. All right? The women is ruling over the nation of men, man. All right? You even have a president, Kamala, whatever her name is, all right? You even have her on the verge of, so-called being a president, all right, of the people. Now, you had vice presidents that ran, but you never had none that actually won the presidency, which would, at this point, make all the sense of the world, due to what the scriptures say. But if not, whatever, even if Trump won, we get it, all right? Because we know who controls that seat and who's behind the curtains. But overall, it's just a push on women, man. Look at the Olympics, all right? Let me finish this out in 3:12. It says, "O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of the past." So the children that oppress us are the other nations, chiefly Esau, Edom, which Job, as it said in Job, 30, that they are children. They that are younger than I have me in derision, man. Which, go to show that we are higher than them in the spirit, per se, even though yet they was born before us. All right? So the children represents the nation, chiefly Esau, Edom. That child, all right, is who ruled over us at the time. The wicked are in rule. All right? Along with the other nations, going to the book, according to the book of Psalms, the 83rd chapter. You see? But you got the Olympics, right? Let's put this into perspective. You got Simone Biles, whatever her name, dominating, right? You got the WNBA women winning a championship, all right? You got Clarissa Shields in boxing. Okay, you go to tennis, Serena Williams, Coco, whatever, just ruling. You got the WNBA, you got this Angel Reese girl. All right. The track and field, you got Sha'Carri Richardson, Kamala Harris. About to be the president of the United States, if it be so. All right. But look at all these positions in which the women is in power, man. All right. So the agenda is being pushed. Okay, that there's many more other references and different things I can go into where the woman is on the forefront, all right, of whatever it is they advocating or they pushing. You see, even in divorces, all right, you got, let's just say with J-Lo worth $750 million. Ben Affleck supposed to be worth 150, 100 or whatever. She's getting half of what he got, man. So at the end of the day, it's coming full circle. All right, that the woman. you even got the movie the Woman King, I believe, right? Now, how can a woman occupy a throne, a kingdom, like it's the domain of the king, which is a man? So it's many indications, there's many more indications that you can go into. I just felt the need to just kind of just speak on that real quick. You can actually see this thing is in full effect. All right, it's in motion. So are we witnessing the fulfillment of feminism? Quote unquote. All right, it's gonna be short-lived, and these women about to be humbled again, man. All right, get this. This is Isaiah 4:1. All right, it says, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man's son. We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproaches. Because according to Micah 7, I'm gonna come right back there. All right, 7. And I'm gonna read 8. I'm gonna jump the verse. The point is in 10 though. It says, rejoice not against me, O my enemy. When I fall, I shall arise. When I sit in the darkness, Yahweh shall be a light unto me. See, forget about this. I'm gonna jump to 10 and being a point. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, because you have became an enemy, man. If you have kicked your husband out the house, put him on child support, bought him low, you're an enemy, all right, and to the man, which deservingly so, even really the men of the Lord. A lot of these other men who got done that, the Lord still see fit in it, all right, because the man is still above the woman overall. But chiefly, all right, those enemies are the woman who have did that to men of the Lord, you're going to have to pay for it. It says, then she that is my enemy shall say it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? See, when a woman feel like she's in position of power, all right, she do what? She call herself shitting on a man, all right? Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. Now let me get back to that Isaiah, all right? Because this is where the humbling about to start. You see? It says, Isaiah 4:1. And in that day when the Lord, obviously, that's when the men of the Lord gonna be exalted, all right? And they gonna know who's the men of the Lord, man. All right? Because 7 women shall take hold of one man's son. We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Because it's gonna be a great reproach in that day. Because who's gonna defend them in that day? All right? If it's not a man of the Lord, can't nobody defend you in that day. All right? None of your accomplishments, your achievements, all right, your voting rights, okay, your father, the devil, okay, who actually put you in this position to fail, man. You see? Am I right? Let's read this in it. So we'll get another. Okay. Yeah. To take away their disgrace, man. All right? Because it's a disgraceful thing for the women to ever feel like they have compassed a man. But the Lord set that up, all right, in the latter days and the latter times, all right, that the woman may know their place when they get put back in their place, all right, that a man have always been above them, according to 1 Corinthians 11 in the order, all right. So, at the end of the day, I just wanted to kind of jump into that. Are we witnessing the fulfillment of feminism? You got to laugh at it, all right, because it has come full circle, man, and we understand that nowadays when you look around, the woman have totally compassed the man. All right. And what I mean by that, not they haven't compassed men of the Lord, but according to the world, a woman is held in a higher standard than a man. All right. But that'll be short lived, and the Lord will soon make it right. So, Ada Wine Ratazada was edifying, man. Till next time, I say shalom.